Christmas morning, and all our cars were gone. Towed. Every single one. My mom thought we got robbed. My brother nearly called 911. But nope, it was the HOA. And here's the twist. I'm not even in the HOA. See, our streets split weird. Half falls under the HOA zone, half doesn't. And wouldn't you know it? My house? Just outside the line. But that didn't stop Linda, the HOA president with a God complex, from thinking she runs everything. I'd ignored her dumb flyers, her smug little patrols, but this was war. Now, the rule she cooked up said no one could park on the street between 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. Ridiculous, but, again, doesn't apply to me. Still, Christmas morning, my whole family was over. Parents, siblings, nieces, nephews, the whole deal. We were opening gifts, drinking coffee, soaking in the joy. And then someone glanced outside, and the driveway was empty. No cars. My sister screamed. We all ran out like idiots thinking we got robbed. But taped to my mailbox was this smug little letter. Vehicles towed due to HOA ordinance, blah, 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 from her. That morning turned into a panic. My mom blamed me. My in-laws were stuck, nowhere to go. And it being Christmas, of course, the tow yard charged double. $2,400 just to get everyone's cars back. I paid it. Didn't want the day to end in disaster, but inside, I was fuming. After the holidays, I tried to reason with the HOA, told them I wasn't under their jurisdiction. Their response? Since you retrieved the vehicles yourself, the matter is resolved. Oh, I see. So they can break the law, and I pay for it? I got a lawyer. Filed a claim. But I also wanted to try diplomacy first. Give Linda one last chance. I showed up to her house, smiled, tried to talk like two adults. Look, I get it was a mistake, I said. I'm not looking to cause trouble. She smiled like a shark. Glad to hear you're coming to your senses. Must feel embarrassing to be wrong. I blinked. I'm not, what? Then she launched into this lecture about how, even though I'm technically outside the HOA, I should still follow her rules for the greater good. Like I was threatening national security with a Honda Accord. That was it. That smug tone, the holier-than-thou attitude. I left with one goal in mind, not just justice. I wanted her to feel what I felt. That sense of helplessness, of being blindsided on a day that should have been joyful. So I started watching. Turns out, during HOA meetings, Linda and her crew would park, get this, illegally across a fire lane. Bold as brass, repeatedly. So I waited. And at the next meeting, I called the city, reported a safety hazard at the community center. Fire lane completely blocked, I said. Every month. Huge risk if something catches fire. 15 minutes later, tow trucks. All of them hauled off. I sat there sipping coffee, watching her walk out with her little clipboard, and realize her car was gone. The look on her face? Priceless. I walked right up. Hey, Linda, I said. Sucks when someone sticks their nose in where it doesn't belong, huh? She lost it. Screamed loud enough to wake the next county. Everyone started gathering around. Neighbors, board members, they all heard it. And I figured, why stop there? I spoke up. This is the same woman who towed my family's cars on Christmas morning, when we don't even belong to her HOA. Gasps, whispers, then murmurs about other things she'd done. Selective fines, threats, random fees. People started getting angry. Right there, with no formal motion, someone called for a vote to oust her, and it passed. She was voted out, right on the sidewalk, next to the empty fire lane. After that, the new board reached out to me. They apologized, refunded every cent I spent. And get this, they made her pay it. But I wasn't done. I gave them a zoning map I'd researched, showing who was actually in the HOA. Turns out, Linda had been working off a bogus map, probably on purpose. With that corrected, a ton of people suddenly found themselves free of her nonsense. She tried to save face, but it was too late. People avoided her, whispered, teased. "Towed any cars lately?" someone once shouted at the grocery store. She moved out a month later. And me? I still live here. Quiet street, no flyers, no threats. And every Christmas now, my driveway's full of cars, of people, of laughter. Funny how fast power disappears when people stop being afraid. Guess the real question is, who's the HOA now?